When the government passed the Food Safety Modernization Act, or FSMA, it meant a new era of unprecedented food safety standards.
So they created a law to help people begin to put quality plans in place and put safety testing in place to make sure that before it gets on the market, before it gets to your plate, it's just in good order.
For large corporations, these new compliance standards are a drop in the bucket. But for a small to medium-sized company, one mistake could mean issuing a recall that has devastating consequences.
There's so many costs involved that a smaller entity, a smaller business, can actually go out of business overnight.
These smaller manufacturers often can't afford to staff the senior compliance personnel required to draft and implement a FSMA-compliant quality plan for their business. MEIR-XRS has a solution.
There is a program that is both federal and state called the Registered Apprentice Program, and I found it stumbling around trying to find a way to help the smaller mid-sized companies. And the federal government accepted us as sponsors of apprentices. That means that we can take certain groups of people, newer graduates that have science degrees, food science or biology, chemistry degrees, veterans, and the long-term unemployed that have science degrees too, and put them into quality and compliance jobs in these smaller companies at half the price of a senior consultant or half the price of a full-time employee.
MEIR-XRS helps these companies source the quality professionals they need at an unbeatable budget, helping small businesses stay compliant and keeping jobs in America. MEIR-XRS already has apprentices helping food companies. Here's an example of one model. One apprentice works at a kitchen shared by startups. The apprentice works with all the renters to ensure safety and food hygiene regulations are followed, especially when it comes to shared equipment. MEIR-XRS has access to leading industry experts who can serve as consultants to food businesses. MEIR-XRS also sponsors a joint quality leadership network, bringing FDA and industry together to talk about problems and solutions in implementing FSMA. Finally, MEIR-XRS has access to a broad network of candidates, including students, veterans, and mothers returning to work. In the end, quality professionals mean a quality product, which results in increased brand equity.
They need to protect their brand. That's all important to the company. The second thing that's really important to them is to avoid these costly recalls and all the things that go along with that.
Learn more about how MEIR-XRS can help you with quality staffing solutions in the food manufacturing and life sciences industries. Find out more at meirxrs.com/FSMA.